don't agree on the way things ought to be. So I'll go it alone, out on my own. Forget about you and take care of me. I'm not gonna let you hold me down. Tonight I'm gonna come unwound. Well, it's Saturday night and I'm feeling alright. Think I'll take myself downtown. Maybe get a little crazy, find a new baby, and do a little getting down. Yeah, tonight, gonna come unwound. Gonna pull on my boots and lose these blues at a bar on the edge of town. Gonna chase the skirts, dance and flirt, kick up my heels and party down. Maybe meet a little girl that'll rock my world. Yeah, I'm gonna come unwound. Well, it's Saturday night and I'm feeling alright. Think I'll take myself downtown. Maybe get a little crazy, find a new baby, and do a little getting down. Yeah, tonight, gonna come unwound. Myself downtown, maybe get a little crazy, find a new baby, and do a little getting down. Yeah, tonight, gonna come unwound. Well, it's Saturday night and I'm feeling alright. Think I'll take myself downtown, maybe get a little crazy, find a new baby, and do a little getting down. Yeah, tonight, gonna come unwound. Yeah, tonight, gonna come unwound. Gonna come unwound, yeah.
It's not quite a religious experience, but it's damn close.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
The wheel is turning, but the hamster's dead.
Seriously? You guys gotta come up with a better name. Whatever. I'm not even getting paid for this show.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio.
I hear the sound of your engine coming down my driveway. We've got 30 little seconds to get me out of this place. Before my daddy's chasing and my mom is yelling out my full name. Oh, but I don't care. I'll say a little prayer. I'll take the blame. You're the first shot of whiskey that was a mistake. You're the last drag of cigarette I shouldn't take. You're the helping heartbreak I can't shake. Oh no, no, no. You're the bad boy screaming off the tip of my tongue, and I'm playing with fire. I know it's wrong, but you look at me and I always give in. Baby, on my bad habits, I see the blue and red lights catching and flashing in the rearview. Oh, pedal down, radio up. I feel alive with you. It's that good time smile, those bright blue eyes, they drive me wild. I wanna ride with you for miles and take. You're the helping heartbreak I can't shake. Oh no, no, no. You're the third shot of whiskey that was a mistake. You're the last drag of cigarette I shouldn't take. You're the helping heartbreak that I can't shake. Oh no, no, no. You're the bad word screaming off the tip of my tongue, and I'm playing with fire. I know it's wrong, but you look at me and I always give in. Baby, you're my bad habit.
Her name is Christy Lamb. She is from Sydney, Australia. She is your 2018 Country Music Channel Female Vocalist of the Year. That's a great award show they do over in Australia. So congratulations to her. She's got some big things and a brand new album coming out in 2019. So go check out Miss Christy Lamb. You can find her videos on Indie Country Television as well. And before Christy, Mr. Michael Wade and Come Unwound, getting us started. Welcome to today's country from Indie Country Radio, KICR, from the live entertainment capital of the world. We got some good live entertainment going on right now in Branson, Missouri, but we're going to be talking to the Alabama Cowgirl, Miss Jessie Lynn, here coming up at 11:30 a.m. Central Time. We got people loading up in the chat room already, getting ready for this interview. If you're still doing the coffee thing like I am, get your coffee, get your donuts, whatever you're eating, and you'll probably gain 10 pounds listening to this show if you keep doing that, but that's all right. We're going to have a good time today. We're going to come unwound and talk to Miss Jessie Lynn, the Alabama Cowgirl herself, and we're going to have a good time. Lots of great music loaded up in the playlist today as well, but those people in the chat room can request a song. I'll be glad to get you on the radio today, or your favorite song as well. We got artists in the chat room as well, and we love when they come hang out here too. This next artist is also from Australia. You can follow her at Tori Dark. Now, Dark has an E on the end of it. This is called Disposable, the title of this song. Not the show, it's a keeper today on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Said it was real, said it was right, had me hanging on every word and believing every lie. You got me good, boy, you got me bad, and I was out of your picture before the camera could flash. It's like I went out of style, it's like I'm old news. You wanted to try me on like a temporary tattoo. Guess it didn't look like you wanted it to, like you wanted it to. Disposable, like something that you find and lose. And I should've known that's all I ever was to you. When you used me up, pulled me down, you were done, you threw me out like I was disposable. Oh, to you I was disposable. Guess I ran out of what you wanted, so you went ahead and found somebody new that's got it. But she's gonna go out of style like they all do. You're running out of room for your temporary tattoo, 'cause it never looks like you want it to, like you wanted it to. Disposable, like something that you find and lose. And I should've known that's all I ever was to you. When you used me up, pulled me down, you were done, you threw me out like
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You're listening to Indie Country Radio with Tim Kelly.
Took a jet, had to leave, so I left, bought a car that was fast, trying to get past her in love. I can run, I can hide, I can drive, I can fly, but so far, it ain't far enough. There's a message on my cell phone I can't erase. It's her and the sound of her voice that takes me back across 7 states. I guess the heart of the matter is I just can't forget her. She's like a ghost that haunts me everywhere I go. See her face on a billboard sign, see her name in the stars at night. She's that shadow in my dreams, always chasing me. Took it east, took it west to the beach where I sat in the sand, ran as far as a ways. Another town, another crowd, it's quiet when it's loud, but still her voice calls my name. Even if I was moving at the speed of light, I couldn't get away. Somehow I gotta face the fact that when I look back, it's hard to look away. I guess the heart of the matter is I just can't forget her. She's like a ghost that haunts me everywhere I go. See her face on a billboard sign, see her name in the stars at night. She's that shadow in my dreams, always chasing me. I can't outrun her memory. Her memory's beating in my heart like a drum I can't turn on. She's where I start worrying, she's back again, and she won't stop. I can't outrun her memory. I can't outrun her memory. I can't outrun her memory. I can't outrun her. I can't outrun her. I can't outrun her memory.
His name is John Wolf. That is Jon, and Wolf with an E on the end of it. He's a great artist from the state of Texas, and that is called Outrun Her Memory. Well, we can't outrun the clock either. We're already 15 minutes in, and in 15 minutes more, we're going to be talking to the Alabama Cowgirl herself, Miss Jessie Lynn. It's going to be a fun one. And while you're getting ready to load up, you might as well do what I'm doing already. Check out her website, jessielynn.net. She got a lot of great stuff coming up, and I didn't even even know today she's got a show date coming up in May that we're going to talk about. She's going to be right in my backyard, so we're going to have to go see Miss Jessie Lynn coming up in May. This next gentleman is also from the state of Missouri, just like I am. He is from the Boot Hill in Kennett, Missouri. He's a great singer, great songwriter, Mr. Trent Tomlinson. His latest single is called When She Goes There. Let's go there right now on today's country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, KW Hit Country, the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s, New Country's best.
I know that number, but I ain't picking up. She's coming over, gonna pick up her stuff. Ain't in the mood for a real big fight, wrecking my mind. Hell no, not tonight. Turn off the lights and lock it all up. Grab the keys and go fire up the truck. Ain't gonna be nowhere to be found when it all goes down. I don't wanna be here when she goes there, so I can't see that she don't care. If I don't see the leaving all over her face, I can keep believing everything's okay. If I don't feel the hurting hit and hear goodbye rolling off her lips, there's still a chance she ain't going anywhere. So I don't wanna be here when she goes there. As long as I'm bellied up to a bar, I won't see her climbing out of her car. I won't see her stepping up on that porch, coming that door, get to doing what she came here for. I know there's no way I can take her looking so good while she's walking away. If I'm gone, I could brush it off like it never really happened at all. I don't wanna be here when she goes there, so I can't see that she don't care. If I don't see the leaving all over her face, I can keep believing everything's okay. If I don't feel the hurting hit and hear goodbye rolling off her lips, there's still a chance she ain't going anywhere. So I don't wanna be here when she goes there. Turn off the lights, hey, and lock it all up. Grab the keys and go fire up the truck. Ain't gonna be nowhere to be found when it all goes down. I don't wanna be here when she goes there, so I can't see that she don't care. If I don't see the leaving all over her face, I can keep believing everything's okay. If I don't feel the hurting hit and hear goodbye rolling off her lips, there's still a chance she ain't going anywhere. Hey, there's still a chance she ain't going anywhere. So I don't wanna be here when she goes there. Wanna be here when she goes there.
Tim in the morning. What does that mean?
Are you responsible for the strange sounds I heard emanating from my radio this morning?
We apologize for what he said.
Blah, 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 blah.
We have no idea. We're just making it up as we go along.
The guy's awesome.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
3, 2, 1.
Drop it.
Your station for new country now.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Today's country.
Pretty wild.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
On Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
You let me down, you broke my heart, the pieces can stay with you. You 'cause I'm moving to something new. You can take all your secrets, you can take all your lies, pack them up in a garbage bag and you can feed them to the flies. Well, I stay true to you, now there's no more feeling blue, 'cause you stepped out on me, now I'm leaving you. You're not worth the pain you gave me, excuse me while I pack, 'cause I'm hitting the road and I ain't a-coming back. I'll forget all your promises, I'll forget my wedding ring. You can keep all the presents, hell, you can keep everything. I don't care what you say to me, I am gonna keep my cool. If you haven't learned anything, my daddy didn't raise no fool. Well, I stay true to you, now there's no more feeling blue, 'cause you stepped out on me, now I'm leaving you. You're not worth the pain you gave me, excuse me while I pack, 'cause I'm hitting the road and I ain't a-coming back. I'm strong enough to leave you, I'm up off the floor, 'cause you don't have a hold on me as I'm heading for the door. Well, I stay true to you, now there's no more feeling blue, 'cause you stepped out on me, now I'm leaving you. You're not worth the pain you gave me, excuse me while I pack, 'cause I'm hitting the road and I ain't a-coming back. I'm hitting the road and I ain't a-coming back. Yeah, I'm hitting the road and I ain't a-coming back.
We had a great radio interview last week, and I'll tell you what, I like Aretha Pittman, and she is awesome, absolutely. We love her. She's in our chat room right now, and that is a great tune called Hitting the Road. Aretha Pittman Music is where you want to find her on Twitter, and go buy her new album when it comes out as well. She's working on the album art right now and having lots of fun doing it, isn't she? Well, maybe not. I don't know. She said it's a pain, but those things are fun, absolutely. Making music is fun, and we're going to talk to an artist that makes great country music, and I guarantee you she has a lot of fun doing it here coming up shortly, Miss Jessie Lynn. Before we get to her, though, we're going to send this next song out to our station mom, Miss Lula Bradbury in Indianapolis, Indiana. Her favorite artist of all time probably is this next gentleman from Arizona, Tony Corrales with the Tony Corrales Band, TCB Country on Twitter. This is called Fight for Your Love on today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on a Hump Day Wednesday.
I still open doors for you, baby. Give you a kiss goodnight. And even when things turn out wrong, I do my best to make it right. You used to leave little notes, I'd find them throughout my day. I wanna be your one and only. I see you're in love but lonely. So I'm gonna fight for your love, show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. miss you when you're gone, even just for the day. All the beauty I still see in you just takes my breath away. You used to walk up behind and wrap your loving arms around me. I wanna be your one and only. I see you're in love, but lonely. So I'm gonna fight for your love, show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. Baby, I'm gonna fight to make this house a home. And I'm sorry I made you feel so alone. So I'm gonna fight for your love, show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down. No, 'cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. No.
His name is Tony Corrales with the Tony Corrales Band and a great tune called Fight for Your Love, and he is awesome. You want to check him out and follow him on Twitter at TCB Country. Well, we've got the Alabama Cowgirl on the phone, and folks been loading up in the chat room, and they're really waiting on this interview. I tell you, we got some excitement going on today. It's good to have you. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am fine, and have a voice this month. You know, November was rough. I had some laryngitis, missed a couple of shows, but I guarantee you I wasn't going to miss this one.
What are we going to do with you?
I tell you.
What are we going to do with you?
Well,
you can't be doing that now.
Oh, I know. Yeah, boy, that stuff's been going around, and the cold weather's not helping. It is a balmy 24 in Branson this morning.
Ooh, I just came from Nashville, which it was a little warmer there today than it has been the past 2 days. When I came up on Monday, it was a whopping 23.
Yep.
And that's a little cold for this Alabama girl, but
yep.
I survived.
Well, speaking of Alabama now, were you born and raised in Alabama? Because I know your mom lived in Muskogee, Oklahoma, but even I'm not sure if you were ever there, but...
Nope, I was the only one out of my family that was born in Alabama. My dad's from Bartlesville, my mom's from Muskogee, my grandmother's from Muskogee, everybody's from Oklahoma except for me. Thank you, Mom.
So you're not the Okie from Muskogee.
No, but the bloodline is.
Yeah, okay, so true Alabama Cowgirl. Well, I tell you what, we love your country music, of course, and you got a brand new single called I'm Digging It. And yes. I was the disc jockey lucky enough to do your first radio interview, but you've been doing several since. I've been seeing some great radio interviews on these stations that you've been posting live on Facebook.
That's right. You know, it was awesome because the first song that we ever did, you were like you said, you were the first DJ to do our ever first on-air interview. And it was for Boots and Bling. It's a Cowgirl thing. It seems like those singles seem to kick off pretty well. And it's so good to be back on and be sharing kind of this, I guess I should say a newer, newer me, newer single. And, it's exciting, all of the great stuff happening.
Yeah. Well, you've got a lot going on. I mean, not only in the music world, but you were in college, when we first met, and you went and finished your master's degree here just recently. So tell us a little bit about all that, too.
Yeah, so it's funny. One of my, I started at Auburn University in 2013, was working on my bachelor's degree, and I get tickled because everywhere I go, everybody's like, so you've got a degree in music? And, no, I don't have a degree in music. And they look at me kind of funny, like, what? Why don't you? And I tell them, I said, no, my degree's not in music. I did take music as an elective course, and of course was running my business and of course singing and all of that at the same time. But my BS degree was in agriculture communications. So again, keeping the true cowgirl and communications aspect. But you all have to have that in every business. So the agriculture is just fit right at home, and then the communications part. Well, I do that quite well. So
yeah, that's me. I've got a BS degree too, and I get to use it on here every day.
I know, it's so wonderful. It's funny. We in some of our photo shoots that we did for this new single, I used a pair of post hole diggers. The nice post hole diggers that you do. And I had posted a picture out on one of our countdown photos, and I got so tickled. One of my guitarists, he came in, he said, "I see you've got a PhD too." And he put in parentheses, "Yeah, a pair of post hole diggers." I was like, I do have a PhD. But
that's funny.
But it was great because I was able to wrap up my BS degree in about 3 years, and then wrapped up my master's in May of 18 in agri-science education. So went on the educational side because I love to teach and I love to help kids discover what they love and what they enjoy doing. And so it just seemed fitting. And everybody's like, well, do you use your degree like daily, or using it for something? I was like, well, not really in the field that it's required for, but yes, I do use my degrees daily.
Yeah. Well, that's like algebra. They say people never use that and stuff like that, but there's just a lot of different degrees out there that people get, and I don't know that I dropped out of algebra, so I couldn't handle that one. That's for sure.
Right. I made it through mine, thank the Lord.
Yeah, there you go.
It was not my most favorite class, I can tell you that.
Me either. Let me ask you something else that I don't know if you're still actively doing, and if you are, you probably hate this time of year, but I know you own horses. Now, do you still barrel race and that kind of stuff and kind of rodeo a little bit?
When I have time. The past year and a half, I really have not had the time to take any of my horses out to a barrel race or a rodeo. The only time they've gone out to a rodeo is if we were the special entertainment or opening act. It's been so busy. The horses have been busy. They've been with me at some shows and stuff, but not in the rodeo field. They have definitely taken on showbiz to be kind of their forte as well.
Yeah. Well, and they look great in the video shoots and the album covers and stuff like that you do. So that's awesome that you can use them and incorporate them in that way too. That's cool.
Absolutely, and they're still my fur babies. I love them.
Yep,
they're spoiled rotten.
There you go. Yep, and they probably hate the winter time too. They got to have lots of hay and feed and stuff like that.
Oh yes, yeah. And Mama will tell you about that one.
So yeah, and that's the thing that we appreciate. That you guys work so hard behind the scenes, not just making the music, but working full-time jobs and taking care of things. I know your mom and dad both work and have jobs. And we absolutely love that because that's why we like the indie artists. You guys are the real deal.
Absolutely. Well, and you have to make things work.
Yep.
My horses have taken care of me ever since I was a little kid, and I feel about pets they are pets, but also they have jobs. They've got their jobs to do, and you take care of them, they'll take care of you.
Yeah.
And it's a catch-22. You got to make sure everybody's taken care of.
Yep. Well, you're sure doing a good job in the country music business, and I was looking at your bio today. You've been working on your musical style, it said, but you're working with a producer and even a vocal coach, Jilla Webb, it says.
Yes. So Jilla is my vocal coach. I started working with her back in 2013 or 14. We've been working now for several years together. Jilla is not only is she a phenomenal vocal coach and a vocalist and performer herself, but she's just a great friend, a great person that I can go to. And if I've got some questions about songs that we're picking or anything like that, she's always there. And she has quite an extensive history and background herself. She did a lot of the tribute shows out in Las Vegas. She, portrayed Stevie Nicks, Gwen Stefani, Gretchen Wilson, had a very successful touring career in her own right. I mean, just this woman is very, very decorated when it comes to the music industry and the art of coaching, and just, I mean, she trains you on more than just the vocals. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I'm sure she's awesome because, she's doing great work with you. You've got it going on right now. And let me ask you one thing, too. I remember back in 2016, the first time we met at the Nashville Universal Awards, you went across the street. You had tickets to go see Stevie Nicks at the Bridgestone Theater. How was that?
Well, we didn't get to go.
Oh,
It was one of those that I wanted to go so badly, and I wanted to sneak out to go because I'm a major fan of Stevie, and it was killing me that she was right across the street. I was like, oh my Lord.
Yeah.
But
you were killing me when you told me that, because my first album, well, they weren't albums back then, they were cassettes or 8-tracks we played in the car. I'm showing my age, but my first one was Fleetwood Mac and Steve Miller Band.
Yep, long time ago.
Oh yeah,
long time ago. Not to hint on the age.
Yeah.
Either, by the way.
Oh, that's all right. I get a Senile Citizens discount everywhere I go.
And you happily take it.
That's right. But yeah, I love Stevie Nicks, man, and she's her style of music and her voice and all that. She's been doing it for a long time and still putting on a great show.
Oh yes, and she's now the only woman to ever be inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice.
Yep,
she was inducted once with Fleetwood Mac, and now they're doing her own. So that's great. I'm so happy to see that.
Well, I'm looking at a long list of awards that you've won too, so you can get ready for the Country Music Hall of Fame one of these days. I'll tell you. We did this show called the Kickma Awards that I helped put that thing together, and I didn't even get to go because I started a new. A full-time gig that pays the bills, and the schedule just didn't allow me to even be there. But you won a couple of awards from that. I believe you got Female Vocalist of the Year and Video of the Year for Dirt to Diva. Isn't that right?
Yeah, it is, and it was great. I wasn't able to attend that night either. Unfortunately, had some duties called down here in Alabama.
Yeah.
And but I had people keeping me updated, and texting or tweeting me and letting me know, hey, and my fan club director Tanya and her husband were there, and it was great having the love and support from afar.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, every time we get together, it's a fun time, and your mom and your grandma and all them, and they're just awesome folks.
Oh, don't tell them that. That'll go to their head.
I think I just did. Doggone. All right, they'll probably download this show just to hear that again.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well, let me ask you too. Now, you are a CMA voting member. Now, for folks that don't know what all of that entails, I know you get to vote for all of those mainstream artists, the Carrie Underwoods, the Brad Paisleys that hold the thing, and the new artists of the year that are coming out that mainstream FM radio's playing. Tell us what kind of everything that's involved in that.
Well, there's a lot that's involved, and there's a lot of great benefits in being a CMA member. The criteria to become a CMA member is quite rigorous, and you definitely have to go through the application process, which they're very specific on, what qualifies as your shows and, appearances and, all of that great stuff. So once we made it through that, there's just a lot of great benefits. One, I get to keep up with a lot of the mainstream news, what the foundation is doing itself. So in helping, CMA having the actual educational foundation that's just stellar. I love the fact that they help fund these school districts that do not have funding or the resources for music to be taught, and CMA actually goes out and researches this and runs in a foundation. All of that's donated money, so that's great. Everybody investing into tomorrow's music generation.
Yep.
So that's one great thing. I love being able to read how much they're supporting new music and new, potential artists, when they graduate high school. But then also it's really nice because I do carry a vote on the CMA Awards. So we actually get to go through several rounds. One is a nomination period, and you'll go through kind of a couple of those to narrow it down to your top few members that you vote on. And then finally you've got your final ballot, and you'll cast your final ballot for pretty much every category imaginable. Entertainer of the year, vocalist of the year, female and male, producer of the year, tour manager, lighting and directing manager. I mean, it's everything. And so it is pretty neat to see how that process works, and it's pretty exciting to see how everything works inside CMA itself. So it's got a lot of perks. Get some discounts on airlines, and just some good stuff, some good perks.
Yeah. Well, we look forward to you being on that stage one of these days. I a couple of years ago I was watching the show because I've been friends with. He's not doing it now, and they've got some girl doing the voiceover, the live announce. Mr. John Willard did it for 20 years, good friend of mine. And there was Maren Morris was on there, and she said a year ago, I was watching this show from across the street, and then a couple of years ago, she got New Artist of the Year. And so it can happen pretty quick when it happens, can it?
Yes, it can. Things can move very quickly, and you have to stay up to date with it in order to move with the business.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you've done some great things already in the world of country music, opening up for some great mainstream artists. You opened up for the Oak Ridge Boys, I think, a couple of years ago. Tragedy that just happened here not too long ago to Montgomery Gentry. We sure miss Troy, but I guarantee you they're going to keep playing their music, and we're probably going to load it in too. We're doing some of the mainstream country, and boy, they just had some good stuff. Jessica Muse, she's a good friend of mine on Facebook. I've interviewed her, and Shane Owens. Lots of good stuff. Now, you said the Oak Ridge Boys, you had to be approved to do that. Tell us kind of how that happened.
Yeah, so we back in 2016 we released Boots and Bling, It's a Cowgirl Thing. And about 2 or 3 months after that release, I had a call from a friend of mine that said, hey, do you want to open for the Oak Ridge Boys when they come down here in August? And I said yeah, just call me, And he said, okay, I need to, he said, I'm going to get a hold of their manager and talk to them about this. And so they submitted all the materials, talked to their manager, the road manager and everything, and they said absolutely. So of course I'm ecstatic, I'm thrilled, and I'm sitting here thinking, okay, the guys are going to give me maybe 15-20 minutes to open, because they're the Oak Ridge Boys. They don't need an opener, and I'm relatively new because I just dropped Boots and Bling, It's a Cowgirl Thing, and really didn't have quite that large of a following yet, so I was really excited, and they gave me 45 minutes to open their show. And it's amazing because I look back at it now, and as an independent artist, this does not happen, and even for labeled artists, this does not happen. We're in our first single that dropped to radio, and 3 months out, you get a phone call asking, hey, do you want to open for the Oak Ridge Boys? That doesn't happen in this business. Things have moved relatively fast for us in this business in terms of, year-to-date things that have gone on. And it's interesting because the Oaks were actually playing the Opry about a week before that show, and I had sent a message to Joe and said, hey, I said, I'd love to meet you guys personally before the show next weekend. If there's any way, could I, come meet you guys backstage or something? And it was just at the time when they had really, really, really locked down the Opry. And he said, you can see if you can get back. He said, I don't know if you will or not. If not, that's okay. We'll see you. We'll make sure we spend some time, the following weekend. I said, okay. So I go and make a couple of phone calls, and needless to say, I'm backstage. So and Joe and them were like, he finally, we're visiting and all this stuff, and he finally, a little later in the night, he asked me, he said, how did you get back here? And I said, I've got my people. You've got yours. And he just died laughing. And it's so funny. They have been such a great, not only just great friends and supporters in the business and for me, but they've just been great role models. I mean, the Oaks have just, they've hit every major milestone in the music industry that you can possibly hit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if I have a question, you know, I can call Joe or Dwayne or, you know, any of them and say, hey, what's your opinion on this? And they'll give it to me.
Isn't that neat? Well, you got some good connections, don't you?
It's one of those that it's like, never in a million years would you ever have thought that would have happened.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's a lot of luck involved in it. You know, Blake Shelton said that. You know, he's had a good run in country music. It's not just talent, it's luck. You've got the talent. You've had some good luck for sure. I'll tell you a little
I don't call it luck. I call it divine intervention.
Divine intervention. There you go. That's awesome. It truly is, you know, and it's God-given talent, too, that you have. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But I'll tell you a little story, and I've told this before, probably before you were born, back in 1981. You may know the story, but there was an artist scheduled to perform at the Houston Livestock and Rodeo Show. Well, he got sick and couldn't perform, so another artist gets the call to go perform. Well, that artist that got the call was George Strait. He went to take Eddie Rabbitt's place at the Houston Livestock and Rodeo Show, and that pretty much launched his career back in 1981. And, of course, Cody Johnson just last summer sold out the NRG Stadium down in Houston as the first independent artist to ever do that. Now he's got a record deal and is getting blasted all over FM radio. So, you know, it just takes one or two things like that to happen, and you're on your way.
Absolutely. It's, you know, one step at a time. One step at a time.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, you've got a great new single. And by the way, Boots and Bling, it's a Cowgirl thing. When we were back on another station, Music Road Radio, you won an award for that quarter. You know, we used to give away a spring, summer, fall, and winter award for Single of the Year, and you won that thing, and you had the support for the song way back then. But you've got another song that I like, and I think it's your best yet, called I'm Digging It. Tell us about this one. I'm getting ready to play it, too.
Yeah, so this is off of our brand new project that's out in Nashville. We are there's about 6 songs on this project, maybe some more coming soon, just depends on what we decide to do. But this is a song, actually, it's not one that I wrote. I'm sad to say, I wish I would have written it. That would have been a great one to have on the catalog books. But there's a couple of songs that I have on this project that are co-writes, and I'm very happy and proud. And when we were originally skimming through some songs to to work with for this project, the minute I heard this one coming out of catalog, it was instantly. I was like, all I heard was the first, literally maybe 10 seconds of it, and I'm like, I want the song. There was nothing else I needed to hear, and I found out actually about 3 days before we released it. It had been previously released by another artist by the name of Alicia Elliott back in the early 90s. So that puts this song at about 20 years old. And I was shocked because I'm like, this song does not sound dated at all. I was like, oh my goodness, is this going to be a good thing? Is it going to be a bad thing? And it has just been a blessing. This song's fun. I had so much fun with it in the studio when we do it live at our shows. It's just a fun little song that you really can dig, literally. So
absolutely, I put that on Facebook. You know, the fans are gonna absolutely dig it too. We had it for a song of the week, did quite well that whole week, and some time will go by and we might boot it up and throw it in there again. So it's good stuff.
Well, throw it on in there.
You betcha. I'm definitely going to throw it on here in just a second. Now, I want to ask you, too, about your show dates, because I saw, and you told me before we got on the air that it's not confirmed yet, but hopefully it happens, but you're going to get to come to Springfield, Missouri in May, I hope.
Yes, we are pending a special Memorial Day performance up there, and maybe a few more as well. It is actually on our calendar. We do have it listed there. Just the details are the final things to be determined. So if you actually go to our show calendar and you click on it, it's going to tell you, our the details are to be determined. So just everybody stay tuned for that, and hopefully we'll be getting that here in the coming weeks, since we are nearing the end of January. That's scary. We're already at the end of the first month.
Oh, that's what I was telling Brenda, my Brenda here this morning. I said, man, that's only 4 months away. And I clicked on the ticket thing, and I saw that they weren't available yet, because I will buy the tickets. That's how we support the artist. I mean, I've been going to some shows in Springfield, and we got to hang out with Josh Ward a few Saturdays ago. And, we pay the way and support the artist just like everybody else. I don't expect you to give me free tickets, and we want to help you in that way. And so be sure and keep me updated on that, if you will, because I don't get to look at your website that often. I knew how to go to it today because I did some commercials for you and promoted that thing for 6 months.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So I definitely want to go. If you're coming, man, you're like 15 minutes from me, so definitely we'll hook up.
That sounds good. That
All
sounds
right.
like a
Well,
plan.
I'll tell you what else sounds good, your song, I'm Digging It. Let's play that right now, and I want to come back and talk about your 2 projects that you have going on that are on your website, your 2 albums that you did, and some more stuff with Jessie Lynn on Indie Country Radio, KICR. Dig this tune right here, folks.
Can't sleep. All I do is think about you. Hold on, what's this feeling? That's my heart is stealing. That's okay. I don't want it back. What's this chemistry? Such intensity. Good emotions getting through. It's your sweet love I'm feeling. I can't get enough. Go figure it. Madly, deeply, baby, I'm falling. Head over heels, I'm living it hard and soul. You're giving it. I'm thinking that I'm digging it. Come on, keep it coming. Think you're onto something so strong, so right. It's got to be real. Breaking down my walls and fences. There's a powerful sense. Good emotions getting through. It's your sweet love I'm feeling. I can't get enough. Go figure it. Madly, deeply, baby, I'm falling. Head over heels, I'm living it hard and soul. You're giving it. I'm thinking that I'm digging it. It's your sweet love I'm feeling. I can't get enough. Go figure it. Madly, deeply, baby, I'm falling. Head over heels, I'm living it hard and soul. You're giving it. I'm thinking that I'm digging it.
The brand new single from Jessie Lynn, I'm Digging It, and I guarantee you guys are too. So you need to go get that song. Make Jessie Lynn's day a little bit better. So tell us where they can find it.
All right, so you can definitely find it on our website, jessielynn.net. If you're a big and avid Spotify user, please, 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 please go out, save, share, and follow us on Spotify. And hey, even create your own playlist. You can create your very own Jessie Lynn playlist. Just go add our songs to it, and there you go. You've got it right at your fingertips.
Okay.
Also, we're on Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon. You name it, we're there.
All right.
So,
and
all
you got
digital outlets.
You got another couple of good projects too. One called The Softer Side of Country, and then a tribute CD that you did for the veterans called In the Line of Duty. So you guys want to check those out as well.
Yes, they're on there as well. So you'll find them. They're all available on all major digital outlets and streaming services. They're there for you.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for the time today. I know you got to run, and we're going to get you more of your music played here today as well. Got another song loaded up right now, Boots and Bling. Love it. And thank you for doing the radio interview. It's been great talking to you, and keep me posted on Springfield if you come here this spring. And then tell your mom and dad hi for me as well.
I certainly will do it. Thank you so much for having us in. We got to do it more often.
You bet. Much love, and we'll keep playing your songs. You're awesome.
Oh, thank you. Love and hugs. Love you guys.
You
Mwah.
betcha. Jessie Lynn from Alabama. Here she is with Boots and Bling. It's a cowgirl thing.
Wrangler jeans, boots and bling. Line it up, ladies, it's a cowgirl thing. Saddle up, let's rock, we're rolling. Bright lights, big city, I'm going. No time to turn around. No time to back down. 3 barrels, 2 hearts, 1 dream. It's a cowgirl thing. Drew 6, gates up, we're riding. Cut loose, 14 good timing. Just got from 2 to 3. Time to get what's coming to me. Gonna grab some boots and bling. It's a cowgirl thing. Rhinestones and glitter and gold. Trophies, buckles, riches untold. Saddles and ribbons and shiny things. Trucks and trailers, boots and bling. It's a cowgirl thing. Midnight, it's time to party. Next round, big shots all around. World titles where I'm bound. Time to head out of this town. Gonna grab some boots and bling. It's a cowgirl thing.
The most music on the radio.
Get her done.
You're listening to the 2016 Nashville Universe Awards Radio Network of the Year. Indie Country Radio. New Country's best.
I still taste that whiskey kiss. Last time I said I had enough of this, I let him walk, but I wish I hid the keys. He broke my heart and he sped off fast, and looking back at how the broken glass shattered more than just these small town dreams. And just to think I nearly jumped in. It's no use in looking back on what might have been. Lord knows I ain't never going back again. Things you forgive that you just can't forget. And I've been through hell, but I've come to find I've always had an angel by my side. But that don't mean it didn't hurt. But thank God it didn't work. Another day, another night alone. Sometimes I still smell a sweet cologne. It might be best if I just fall asleep. I can't live with the Bible, get down and kneel, or grab the bottle above the bathroom sink. Let's just say the Bible's still collecting dust. There's no use in looking back on what might have been. Lord knows I ain't never going back again. Things you forgive that you just can't forget. And I've been through hell, but I've come to find I've always had an angel by my side. But that don't mean it didn't hurt. But thank God it didn't work. There's no use in looking back on what might have been. Lord knows I ain't never going back again. Things you forgive that you just can't forget. And I've been through hell, but I've come to find I've always had an angel by my side. But that don't mean it didn't hurt. If there's one thing I've learned, it's thank God it didn't work. Thank God it didn't
That is the latest single from Jessica Muse. That is M-E-U-S-E. You can find her on Twitter at Jess Muse, M-E-U-S-E. That young lady is somebody that Jessie Lynn opened for as well. So congratulations to both of them. They are in our playlist today. Thank God it didn't work. Well, I'll tell you what, it did today. We had a great radio interview. If you're just now tuning in, you missed it. I'll tell you what, but it is recorded. You can check it out on our Spreaker podcast section, Spreaker.com, search Indie Country Radio, or you can also find us on Spotify, Google Play Music. Just search Indie Country Radio. You'll be able to find us. We're all over the place. Absolutely. I want to thank Jessie Lynn, the Alabama Cowgirl herself, for doing such a great job on that interview today. She is amazing, isn't she? And she can sing pretty good, too. So go find her music on jessielynn.net. This next artist is a two-time Canadian Country Male Vocalist of the Year. You can check out the video to this song on Indie Country Television. Head over to our website, IndieCountryRadio.net, for 2 channels of Indie Country Television. The artist I'm talking about is Mr. Gord Bamford. The song, When Your Lips Are So Close, on today's Country from KICR, KW Hit Country, New Country's Best.
Girl, I knew it must be you, 'cause it got hotter in this room. You walked in, made head spin. You look so good in the neon light. I drink you in with thirsty eyes. Long sip of your cool smile. Girl, I wanna reach right out, wrap you in my arms right now. Never let go, never let go. 'Cause I just gotta taste you, baby. You know it drives me crazy to be so far away when your lips are so close. When your lips are so close. Well, you might be right next to me, but girl, it feels like miles between my hands and your skin. If you know what I'm thinking of, small talk just won't be enough. Can't wait for your touch. Girl, I wanna reach right out, wrap you in my arms right now. Never let go, never let go. 'Cause I just gotta taste you, baby. You know it drives me crazy to be so far away when your lips are so close. so far away when your lips are so close. 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 Lips are so close. Lips are so close.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Those are things that I would say about
There we go. Can you hear me now? There we go. We got some levels going on. Thank you, Steve, for the tip. I had this little blue icicle that I used turned way up. I moved my studio around here the other day and forgot to check that. So should be fixed now. And well, thank you very much. That's the Electric Cowboys from San Antonio, Texas. You can find them on Twitter and Facebook at Electric Cowboys, and a great tune called Little While. Thank you guys for hanging out and listening for a little while. We got Bob from RealRadio.us in the chat room. We are syndicated with them, and you can find them on our station partners page, IndieCountryRadio.net, and lots of fine folks loaded up in our chat room listening to this great country music. Welcome to the second hour of today's country. I'm yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show and having a great time talking to you guys, and talking to Miss Jessie Lynn today was phenomenal. That will be recorded and available to you as soon as the show is over later on as well. Let's get you back into that great country music right now. This artist, also from San Antonio, Texas, Miss Madeline Victoria. He Only Loves Me on the dance floor on today's country. KICR, Indie Country Radio, KW Hit Country, New Country's Best.
Looking for a good time. It's been a long week and he's on my mind. I won't give in
Grab an old winter coat from the closet in a Texas July. 'Cause I know any minute you'll be pulling in the dry. And I'll be taking shelter, trying to shield my heart from the bitter storm you bring that's tearing us apart. I stood in a raging blizzard in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Braved old man winter on a Cheyenne Christmas Eve. And I cursed the windy city when it chilled me to the bone. But I never knew Texas could be this cold. You could melt my heart in an instant with the touch of your hand. But the chill of your cold shoulder helps me understand. We've drifted so far now, the love we had is lost. The icy bridge between us is just too hard to cross. I stood in a raging blizzard in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Braved old man winter on a Cheyenne Christmas Eve. And I cursed the windy city when it chilled me to the bone. But I never knew Texas could be this cold. If I could turn back time, I'd take you to a warmer day before we turned our summer skies to winter gray. I stood in a raging blizzard in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Braved old man winter on a Cheyenne Christmas Eve. And I cursed the windy city when it chilled me to the bone. But I never knew Texas could be this cold. I never knew Texas could be this cold. Grab an old winter coat from the closet in a Texas July.
Don't you just love the brand new single from the Darren Morris Band? Boy, I sure do. Never Knew Texas is the title of it. The Darren Morris Band, he is from Gilmer, Texas, and he is your 2018 Nashville Universal Awards Vocal Group of the Year. Congratulations to him. He also won Video of the Year in 2016. We got to see him accept that award, too, at the world-famous Wild Horse Saloon for Dancing in the Rain. You can check out the video to Dancing in the Rain on our website, IndieCountryRadio.net. Head over to Indie Country Television while you're there. You'll be there all day, I guarantee you. We got lots of videos on there as well. Well, we want to thank the folks that have tuned into the radio station today. We got lots of great folks in the chat room today. We're live right now on Spreaker.com. Do me a favor, if you're in there, and I know Lisa Swift, our promoter's in there as well, blast it out on social media that we are live on the air right now playing the best in new country music. Let's play this next artist that you can find at Jessica Rose Live on Twitter. She is Jessica Rose. This is called Listening to You Leaving. Nah, you're just getting here, right? On today's country from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
I'm so sick of this alarm clock playing out the same song over and over again. I keep on listening to the same old heartbreak. The sound you leaving made running round through my head from the beginning. It don't matter if I turn that dial, every station's got it playing time after time. I could turn off the radio or put on something really slow, but nothing playing ever changes. It's just the same damn rhythm blasting through my system. I can't get it out of my head. I keep on listening to you leaving. Yeah, I steps to the drum beat, me crying as the lyrics sing. Hearing your car shift gears out of our drive. I can try, but I can't get away. Can someone take this song off replay? I could turn off the radio or put on something really slow, but nothing playing ever changes. It's just the same damn rhythm blasting through my system. I can't get it out of my head. I keep on listening till you're leaving. Yeah, I keep on listening till you're leaving. I can hear it when I lay down at night. Let me tell you, it's the worst lullaby. I could turn off the radio or put on something really slow, but nothing playing ever changes. It's just the same damn rhythm blasting through my system. I can't get it out of my head. I keep on listening till you're leaving. Yeah, I keep on listening till you're leaving. It's just the same damn rhythm blasting through my system. I can't get it out of my head. I keep on listening till you're leaving. Yeah, I keep on listening till you're leaving. I keep on listening till you're leaving. Yeah, I keep on listening till you're leaving.
Introducing the music of Billy James Brady. He performs fun songs like Beer Don't Float
The only thing we gotta worry about today is beer don't float.
and Talking Trash with Johnny Cash.
I wish I could sit and talk some trash with Johnny Cash. They wear their
And he makes serious songs like American Heroes, a great tribute to our active military and veterans.
serve their country, still wear their uniform proud. It wasn't for them.
Billy James Brady's music can be purchased on CD Baby or on his website, BillyJamesBrady.com.
They're American heroes. True American.
Hi, everybody. Bob here from RealRadio.us, and you're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
That 1980 bottle of Crown sure was easy going down when Granddaddy poured me my first shot on graduation day. And here sits a $200 bottle of wine we toasted on our wedding night. It don't hold a candle to the way she kissed me when we said I do. If these bottles could talk, man, they tell you everything. If these bottles could talk, they tell you all my dreams, my hopes, my fears, my failures and tears. If these bottles could talk. And there's quite a few I'd like to forget, all the crazy things they'd say like that's way too much. I can drive your truck, here's to drowning her memory away. If these bottles could talk, man, they'd tell you everything. If these bottles could talk, they'd tell you all my dreams, my hopes, my fears, my failures and tears. If these bottles could talk. When they're slammed against the wall, bottles talk. When they're held high after winning it all, they pick you up after you fall. Bottles talk. Yeah, bottles talk.
That gentleman is a demo singer out of Nashville, Tennessee. Matt Dame is his name, D-A-M-E. That's where you can find him on Twitter. And a great tune, If These Bottles Could Talk. And we don't take on too many demo singers, but I absolutely love that song. If Matt's not going to make it a hit, and he sure could, that is a fantastic job on that song. Somebody else needs to pick that one up and make it their own and record it just like he did. It is fantastic. Well, I'll tell you what, we just did a promo from one of our station sponsors, Mr. Billy James Brady. Why don't we play the song called Beer Don't Float by that gentleman right now on Today's Country from KICR, K-Dub Hit Country, New Country's Best on your Hump Day Wednesday.
I'll hop out of bed in the morning, sun shining in our face. Let's grab us some cups of coffee, it's gonna be a fantastic day. I'll go get the Yeti cooler, fill it up with ice and beer. Don't forget your favorite koozie, boat's packed and we're out of here. The waves are rolling on the bay, so we'll sit on the bow, pop a few and catch some rays. The only thing we gotta worry about today is the beer don't float. Beer don't float. What you say we get a little wet now? Jump off the top of the boat, do a cannonball and hit the water and splash some of those crazy folk. Let's take a walk down the gauntlet, that means the Boaters Highway. Watch the girls on the swim platform dancing their own way. The waves are rolling on the bay, so we'll sit on the bow, pop a few and catch some rays. The only thing we gotta worry about today is the beer don't float. Make sure you put that koozie on your beer. If you don't, it might just disappear. The waves are rolling on the bay, so we'll sit on the bow, pop a few and catch some rays. The only thing we gotta worry about today is the beer don't float. Beer don't float. Beer don't float. Beer don't float.
Here's what happens when you buy a cheap jingle. Indie Country Radio. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
I taste sweeter than the drink I'm drinking, and you know better than to think what you're thinking. This room, your heart, your head, your world is spinning. It's like pouring gas on a fire, it's only the beginning. I'll take you places that you ain't never been. The church and your mama won't forgive your sins. You'll be trapped in my spell once you kiss these lips. I don't play hard to get, I play hard to forget. kiss these lips. I don't play hard to get. Oh, and I'll take you places that you ain't never been. The church and your mama won't forgive your sins. You'll be trapped in my spell once you kiss these lips. I don't play hard to get. I play hard to forget. Ooh, yeah, I'm hard to forget.
Her name is Jessica Nickel. Isn't she great? She's from Nashville, Tennessee. Love that song. It is called Hard to Forget, and we hope the radio station is the same way. Hard to Forget. Just remember, folks, it's real easy. Go to Spreaker. That is Spreaker. Sounds like speaker, but there's a P in there. Spreaker.com. Search Indie Country Radio, and you'll see our live stream right now. Today's Country with Tim Kelly on the air. We've got lots of people loaded up in the chat room. I'm getting way behind in there, too. Want to say hello to everybody. I see Mr. Dennis Ledbetter is in there. We met him in 2016 at the Nashville Universal Awards. I'll spin one of his songs here in just a moment. But first, this next gentleman. He is Matt Ferris. Matt Ferris Country on Facebook and Twitter. You can check out the video to Me or the Whiskey on Indie Country Television. Head over to our website, indiecountryradio.net.
I'm no stranger to a stiff drink. It eases my mind somehow. The kind of friend you pay to be with, but only brings you down. Well, I'm a big hit in this bar room, and everyone loves me right now. But when the lights go down and the chairs go up, what keeps them around? Is it me? I can't seem to find the answer in my glass. I can't believe how this has hit me. Is it me or the whiskey? Jack are on the front porch, strumming an old guitar. I'm trying to write a country love song about how you're breaking my heart. 'Cause I can tell by the look on your face, you've run out of tears. You're ready to walk away and leave me standing here. Is it me? I can't seem to find the answer in my glass. I can't believe how this has hit me. Is it me or the whiskey? In one hand there's a whiskey bottle, in the other there's a glass. Is this feeling worth it? Maybe I should ask if it's me or the whiskey. I can't believe how this has hit me. Is it me? Is it me or the whiskey? I can't seem to find the answer in this glass. I can't believe how this has hit me. Is it me? Or the whiskey. Me or the whiskey.
Singer-songwriters for 25 years. Discover St. Cyr White. Dave St. Cyr and Dolan White make up the songwriting duo St. Cyr White. You'll find songs that lament over lost love.
Take my heart in your hands. Give love a chance.
Their contemporary songs tell the listener stories about people's lives.
This is the life I've been by when the rooster crows. This is what country life's all about.
Their goal is to provide today's artists with songs they can be proud to interpret and perform or record as their own. Check them out on their website, stcyrwhite.com.
Another day goes by like lightning in the night sky. Did you ever wonder what you're missing? All I ask of you is that you find what this life is for you. It's that rain coming down, mud on the ground moment, sliding all around, but you're keeping it together. It's the time of your life, living it. Don't let another minute go, never take no, take it all in. It's your forever, it's your life, living it. There goes another day, it's come and gone away.
I love our featured song of the week. Kind of a rockin' country kind of sound, isn't it? That is Dave Nudo. That is Nudo. You can find him on Twitter at Dave Nudo Band. And you're going to hear that song all week long on every live show. That's what we do for the Song of the Week artist. You can also check out the Song of the Week anytime on our website, indiecountryradio.net. Hit the More tab on the right, drop down to Song of the Week. You'll be able to see Dave's picture and all that kind of good stuff, too. There's a media player underneath Dave's picture as well. You can push the play button and hear the full song anytime you wish all week long. Now, we're going to change it up this Sunday. We go male, female, band. We kind of just mix it around. I've got Song of the Week already planned for this Sunday, but if you would like to suggest someone, email me, indiecountryradio@yahoo.com, and we'll be glad to listen to that song if we have it. Hopefully, we do have it. That's one of the requirements. We need the song as well, but we want to add your suggestions in there for Song of the Week, so shoot me an email, indiecountryradio@yahoo.com. Let's play my good friend Miss Carrie Hare right now. This is, Carrie is Kerrihaer. Carrie Ann Hare is where you can find her on Twitter. This is called Oh Lord on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, also syndicated with KW Hit Country, the best of the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
She looks out her window, tears falling down. She gets on her knees, her hands on the ground. She can't believe the news she just heard. The doctor says she's sick and there ain't no cure. She looks at the clock, she gets up to walk, even though she's feeling so damn weak. And she screams, oh Lord, hold on to me tight, be with me during this fight. Oh Lord, hold on to me tight, be with me during this fight. Oh Lord. She pulls back her hair and puts her makeup on. She goes for a walk for some fresh air. She hears some birds, but they seem so far away, even though they're right next to her. She screams, oh Lord, hold on to me tight, be with me during this fight. Oh Lord, hold on to me tight, be with me during this
Because there's no such thing as enough country. You know that great song that you just can't get out of your head? We're playing it right now. Wow, it's like we're right there inside your head. Okay, well, maybe not literally.
Don't touch that dial!
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
On Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Hello? Well, hey, buddy. You know, them mothers is mad, and rightfully so, 'cause drinking and driving don't mix. But if you'll drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas.
If you drive me to drinking, judge took my license. They won't let me drive none. Put on your cowboy shirt and boots and hat. I know it may sound silly, but we'll take it on down to Billy. Cause they tell me that's where the action's at. Hey, if you drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas. And if you wanna go with me, all you have to do is ask. We'll go down to a honky-tonk, drink whiskey from a glass. If you drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas. If you drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas. And if you wanna go with me, all you have to do is ask. We'll go down to a honky-tonk, drink whiskey from a glass. If you drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas. If you drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas.
What a great country tune that is, and pure country music, that's for sure. Lots of good picking and grinning in that one to make you grin, that's for sure. I love that title. If you drive me to drinking, I'll buy the gas. Mr. Dennis Ledbetter, DLP Ledbetter, if you want to find him on Twitter. He's in our chat room right now if you want to find him right there. Absolutely love his music, that is for sure. And I'll tell you what, don't drink and drive, ladies and gentlemen, because the life you save could be mine, and I want to see you back here on Indie Country Radio, KICR. How about we see you back here tomorrow? I'll tell you what, let's get up early. I'll hit the airwaves at 8 o'clock Central Time, and we'll do a full 3-hour show tomorrow on a Thursday. Sound good? So set your alarm clocks, grab the coffee, and let's do a morning show tomorrow at 8 o'clock Central Time, live for Branson, Missouri. 3 hours of the best in new country tomorrow. Sound good, everybody? Let's do it. Miss Brittany Marie always sounds good from West Virginia. This song is called I Like It, and I do, on today's country from KICR, K-Dub Hit Country, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Said you were drunk, no bars on your cell phone. Guys down at Black Rock betting on cornhole. It didn't get out of hand. Said go buy that dress you wanted for so long. We'll celebrate with money I just won. All of my anger can't seem to hold on. And there's a smile on my face. And I like it when you treat me bad. You love it when you make me mad. We got a crazy love. It's just a beautiful mess. And I like it. I like it. And I like it. I like it. Yeah. Last summer party down at the river. 5 kegs of beer, catfish for dinner. Your cup was empty, you went to fill it. That was an hour ago. And I see the eyes hoping I'm solo, holding my breath. They don't know what I know. Your jealousy is watching from somewhere. We're about to cause a scene. And I like it when you treat me bad. You love it when you make me mad. We got a crazy love. It's just a beautiful mess. And I like it. I like it. And I like it. I like it. Oh, why am I beloved? Am I beloved
Everybody knows new country.
Like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
He had it with the city, concrete stress and smoke, stiff collared shirt, such a pity, the tie around his neck made him choke. There has to be more to this life than living in some crazy rat race. He's gonna take his sweet wife to live in a beautiful place. He wants to be closer to heaven. He knows that this is life's plan. In his heart lies his confession. He wants to be a mountain man. Oh, he wants to be a mountain man. The mountain it calls every morning, shows him a different picture every day. Shades of the sun in the dawning, to the colors of its last setting ray. Cool and refreshing, the streams filter down, carving rock and making their mark. From the panic and fury of the town to the cry of the wolf or the evening lark. He wants to be closer to heaven. He knows that this is life's plan. In his heart lies his confession. He wants to be a mountain man. Oh, he wants to be a mountain man. Oh, he wants to be closer to heaven. He knows that this is God's plan. In his heart lies his confession. He was born to be a mountain man. He was born to be a mountain man. Oh, he was born to be a mountain man.
His name is Steve Dunphy, and that's where you can find him on Facebook and Twitter. He's live in our chat room. You can find him there all the time as well. Great tune called Mountain Man. Well, that's going to do it for this man today. I want to thank Miss Jessie Lynn, the Alabama Cowgirl herself, for doing a great radio interview. Go check her music out and buy that new single called I'm Diggin' It on her website, jessielynn.net. Tomorrow, I don't have any interview scheduled. It's going to be all music so far as I know, unless somebody calls me up tonight and wants to do an interview and jump in there tomorrow. But let's hit the airwaves at 8 a.m. Central Time, and we'll do a full 3 hours of the best in new country music. How about that? All right? Today's Country with Tim Kelly is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Check us out on our website, timkellyproductions.com. Until tomorrow, I'll see you on the radio because you can listen to us on our website, indiecountryradio.net, and get that Jessie Lynn interview from today. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown